Well, you won't have to worry about when you pass over because he's going to be sitting there waiting to complete that hug.
And that's the truth.
Yeah. Have you ever seen or had a vision of two soulmates in where one departs first? I had a vision of that, and it was so beautiful. When someone dies, what I see is, the ball of light that comes out, and sometimes it comes out in different ways depending on the type of life they've lived,
Sure.
And, of course, the luminosity and how big it is. And so, the ball of light came out of the one that passed away first, and that ball of light just hovered over instead of going on to the big ball, right? Just hovered over their soulmate, and at their soulmate's point of departure, when their ball of light came out, the two balls joined each other like a 3D yin-yang.
Oh, wow.
And did this beautiful dance.
Nice. Very nice. Very sweet.
So that dance is waiting for you.
Yeah. And like I said, Ian's with me all the time.
He's hovering. He's right there. Wow. Okay, well, so far nobody has called in, even though at certain points during the conversation they've been like, ask her. and that's okay. I'm enjoying having you all to myself. I got to be honest with you.
Very
all
cool.
right. I was also looking at the website, and I saw a research project on the relationship between dreams and the Mayan calendar, and they're asking for people's participation. Do you know about this?
No.
Okay, well, I'll just let people know it's on, once you go into articles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not sure exactly. It's one of the first links off one of the, subgroups.
Oh, okay.
and I guess it would be, something dealing with the calendar. And they did a video interview with the older Mayan man about the dream calendar and the relationship. And, he was just cut and dry. He was cut and dry. And just basically, quit putting words in where there are no words.
That's right. Right. Yeah.
Just,
yeah.
Oh, wow. If we could all
cool
learn to be that specific,
Yeah. Well, it's cool to tap into your telepathic, gifts. I mean, everything that we have is a gift. And we had been so brainwashed into believing that we couldn't teleport ourselves and we didn't have telepathy, and that was the Salem, Massachusetts witch burning time. So it was a dangerous thing to use our divine birthright gifts. And so what is occurring now is we're reclaiming our birthright gifts. And so we're honing into, there's a frog right there. See him? There's a frog that just came up. Isn't that cute? You can't, how could you see him, Kimberly? You're not sitting here with me.
At least not yet anyway. You haven't invited me.
But you don't need an invitation. You're always invited. That would be the beauty, is being able to say, okay, let's sit across from each other and have this chat, and I'll be able to teleport myself to where you are. And the only thing that keeps us from doing that is our mind. The mind says, you can't do that. You don't know how to do that. Mine as well. Otherwise, I'd be sitting next to you instead of on the phone.
See, I've pretty much broken through that to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of healings. I'm on Truth Brigade on American Freedom Radio on Friday nights. I don't do it on my show because on my show, I've got too much else to do.
Mm-hmm.
But being on Christy's show allows me to just answer the phone and be.
Oh.
You know, I'm not in the control seat. So on her show, I can do the healings, and you know, I've done this before, and you know, of course, you know, the more I do, the better I'm getting at it. You know, and literally, yeah, I don't know how to describe it other than once somebody gives me permission, I'm right there with them.
Exactly.
And I see their body in the energy form, and I can pick up what's going on.
Cool.
And sometimes I can even reach out and do manipulations.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, of course,
well, come
you know,
on over. I'm inviting you. Come on over. Check me out. What's going on?
When I am not in the control panel later tonight, I will come and you see if you feel me.
Okay.
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 And you know, I'll email you after I've visited. How does that sound?
That's fabulous.
I know you. Okay, and you can tell me, oh, that was you.
I love it.
And so, but yeah, I think that right now, a lot of people are getting their gifts, and you know, whether they want to or not. I know a lot of people are fighting it, but I mean, it's you know, activation is happening whether they want it or not. You know, and then that's a large part of why people think they're going crazy. And then you've got the other end of the coin, the powers that be that would prefer everybody to stay asleep. Just turn on your TV and stay the hell asleep. Pay your taxes, go to work, be our slaves, and go to sleep. You know?
Exactly.
And, you know, they're pouring it on.
Yeah, and more people are turning off their TV, which is a good thing.
Oh, it's so beautiful. You know, I want to go take a video camera of, you know, at our local cable company, because every time I drive by, I see people taking their boxes in, and they've got these long faces like, I can't afford cable anymore. I'm a piece of, here's my cable box. Oh, my God, would you just take my firstborn instead? Oh, my God. You know, and I'm just thinking, how beautiful.
Exactly.
You don't understand. You're unplugging. You may not be unplugging because you want to, but you're unplugging.
Exactly.
And doors are going to open.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it doesn't matter the why part. People want to know why everything. Why this? Why that? I mean, so what? What is it going to get you? You know?
Right.
You can't afford the cable. Doesn't matter why. You can't afford the cable. And if you really want to know why, it's because God is saying to you, you've been so stubborn about this television, I'm taking it away from you. And then they realize that life is so much more joy-filled without it. I mean, I haven't had a TV in so long, you know. It's going
to take them a little while.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all right.
You know,
yeah.
I've been fortunate that I grew up in a house that had a TV in every room. All right. I mean, they were about to get ridiculous and put TVs in the bathrooms. I mean,
good God.
You know, but I came from, you know, I had dad that did pretty good for himself, you know, and you know, that was a sign of you've made it, is you've got a TV in every room, you know.
Absolutely.
And not only did the TV have to sit there, it needed to be turned on as well.
Oh my God.
So I lived in this house, and I was one of 7 kids. And you'd never know, and it was a large house. Okay.
What number